let's see. Okay guys, we'll get started now. So what we're going to have a look at, the last topic there, integrating of improper partial fractions. So we'll have a look at a couple of examples here, okay? You'll need your Casio calculator. Whoops. 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus 14x minus 23 over x squared minus 4x minus 5 dx. Right. Have you got your... Well, first thing actually, what's the first thing we'll need to do here? Yeah, well, I'm not even sure about that. I was thinking about that, but usually I think we'll just have a look at our long division. So we'll just put that on the side here. What have we got? X squared minus 4x minus 5 divided into 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus 14x minus 23. So what's the first guy here? 2x, so that's 2x cubed minus 4x squared, subtract minus 2x squared? No, minus 3x squared. Minus 14x minus 23. Did I do that right? Yeah?
Minus 5x.
Oh, for goodness sake. 2x cubed minus 8x squared minus 10x. Goodness sake. Right, and what am I left with? X squared minus 4x minus 23. So the last one here has to be 1. Yeah. So that's x squared minus 4x minus 5 minus 18. Is that right? Question, guys? Angela, is there a mistake? Is this right or wrong?
It's fine.
It's fine? Yeah? You have this written down? Guys, it's a question asked. What's wrong?
Wouldn't it be plus 14? X squared plus 14.
X squared plus 14. Where?
No, it's plus 24.
Which line am I looking at?
Minus 14, minus 10, minus 10.
Minus 14, minus 10.
Swap the sign.
Huh? Yeah. It's okay? Yeah? Alright. So let's go back to the main question now. Yeah? Do you have that? Yeah. So, on the top, you'll need to give me the result. What were the it was x squared, oh hang on, what is it? It's x squared minus, 2x plus 1, okay. X squared minus 4x minus 5 times 2x plus 1. What was the remainder? Minus 18. Over x squared minus 4x minus 5 dx. So that becomes integrate 2x plus 1 minus 18 over x squared minus 4x minus 5 dx. This is all looking very familiar to what we've done. Okay, so next, I think I should split this into two. What are the factors here? 5 and 1.
minus 5.
Like this.
Yeah, minus 5.
Now we'll use the cover up. So if I want this, so what I'll do, let me just factorize this. The two factors are x minus 5 and x plus 1.
That's 3 and minus.
Yeah, you have the two. If we cover up this and put in 5, we get 3, yeah? And then if we cover up this and put in minus 1, isn't it? Minus 3. So the integration is simplified down to integrate 1 plus 2x minus 3 over x minus 5 minus minus, so plus 3 over x plus 1 dx. So we've turned our difficult integration at the beginning into a very straightforward one. So this integrates to x plus x squared minus 3 log x minus 5 plus 3 log x plus 1 plus c. And if you like, what you can do, if you want, you can bring this 3 up to the power, you can bring this 3 up to the power, and log and a minus log, you can divide. So you could simplify your answer as this: log bracket x plus 1 over x minus 5 cubed plus x squared plus c. Not necessary, but you could.
Would you recommend?
Yeah, because in the exam, what they sometimes like to do is put in limits, and they ask you to match the answer up to a certain answer that they have. So it's not a bad idea to practice simplifying for this integration. Yeah. That wasn't too bad, but I think it would be good if we looked at a harder one. Let's say, I think G. Let's have a look at G. Can I scroll down?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Right. Integrate 4x4 minus 8x cubed minus 83x squared minus 134x minus 121 over 4x cubed minus 16x squared minus 75x minus 63 dx. Okay. Now, I will work on this one together. So what I want everybody to do for me, I know it looks difficult, but the division is actually quite short because it's a power 4 divided by a cubic. So how many terms does that make on the top? It'll make 2 terms on the top, okay? And 1 remainder. So it's actually not that long. So I'll let everybody do the long division now, and then when you're ready, I want my answer. I know it's at least going to start with the cubic. And then multiply the answer you get, and then plus the remainder. Long division. You know how to do long division.
Oh. It's x plus 2.
Did you all get x plus 2? Good. And what remainder did you get?
Messed it up.
But it is x plus 2.
Yeah.
And the remainder? What's the remainder? What? I thought the remainder should be a number, no? The remainder? Oh, no, if that's what it is, that's what it is, yeah. What else do we get for the remainder? Can we confirm that? Yeah, okay. I guess I picked a good one. So let's write this down. So the remainder is, what are we saying, 24? Yeah. Plus 79x. Plus, yeah, like that. Is that what you got? You two got plus 5? As a remainder? No? What did you get, Mo?
Forget about what I got.
You got this far, and that's all?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You're confident about this? They're confident. Are you confident? No? Okay. Will we go with this? And if we get the wrong answer, we know who to blame then. Okay. So, this is integrate x plus 2 over 4x. Now, actually, I'm going to need to get the factors here. So, I'll do that now. Plus x plus 2. Oh, sorry. These two over this leaves me with just x plus 2, doesn't it? And then plus 24x squared plus 79x plus 5 over... Okay. On your Casio, what are the factors of that cubic now? Hang on, it's stuck here. What is it? X minus 7.
2x plus 3.
Okay. That's it. So, one of those factors is repeated. Which one do we think? It has to be the 2x plus 3 because this guy is supposed to start with a 4. So it must be that you have bracket, bracket, bracket. The 2 must be twice. So you can start it with a 4. So we think the square is on this one. Okay. That's equal to integrate 2 plus x plus... Now, what type of problem is this? The first guy is over x minus 7. And it's what here? A. The next one? Now we said there was a couple of ways you could write the next one. We saw this in class. You could do 2. No, you could do 2. You could do 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3 squared. But we also showed in class that it's actually for this type of problem enough to do 2x plus 3 squared and bx plus c on the top. I think I'll go for that, because it means I only have two fractions. Yeah.
Why do you sometimes say the two-step way and sometimes the one-step way? Which one will be better? Is
Two
there-
fractions are one fraction?
Yeah, is there a way to say, okay, this one will go better, faster or something?
No, I'm hoping that by having one, I reduce my work slightly. But it really depends on what the B and the C will become. It's possible that I'll regret this decision. It's possible. We just hope. We'll see what has to happen here. It might not work out, but we'll see.
Safest way to go.
Oh no, there wouldn't be a safer way. Just have to take a chance and go with one of them. Alright, so again, this is a problem over to you now. We've practiced this so many times. What would be the best method for getting the A, B and C here for these two?
2.
1.
2.
I think it would be the second method that we saw in class. The cover-up method doesn't work here, and you don't really want 3 equations to solve, so I'll give you all a minute to try and get the A, B and C here. We must have done this 20 times or something now.
I got a different answer for the
For-
calculation.
Yeah, what did you get?
I got 22x squared.
Oh, now, most people are saying at least it starts with 24.
But I got plus 5.
I also got this.
Oh, they did
One
seem
second.
very confident though.
Who did use such a difficult one?
Yeah, I've seen long improper questions in the exam.
And how many marks does it have?
It'd be pretty much the full section B question. You know.
Do they divide it
Oh.
by steps?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's correct.
might get long division first, A, B, C second, something like this.
I took it down as 85 instead of 83 x squared.
I think we made the right call with this one. You got A, B, C, Mo? Are you calculating, guys? So I'll help you along a little bit. I'll just write down what you should be trying to solve. You should be trying to solve 24x squared plus 79x plus 5 equals A times 2x plus 3 squared plus bx plus c times x minus 7. You need to figure out what the A, B and C are here.
And there's so much sodium. So.
Got the A, B and C? Don't just give up, keep trying. If you didn't get it, put a line through it and start again.
It's just, you need so much
Come on,
passion.
come on, come on. Stick to it. You got it yet, Mo?
A6. I got 1. Be patient. It's large numbers.
Okay, right, so you have A, good, right. Would anyone agree with him that A is 6? Alright. 6.
Wait. I don't think so.
Now what you're saying is you're smarter than the class because everyone's saying 6.
6.
Now you're saying you're smarter than young Tang. So,
No, I think it's not.
okay. Do we have a B or a C yet? You got C as 7. Somebody else could agree with that?
How do you make the quadratic 0? 2x plus 3.
Minus 3 over 2. Oh, dang. Not 7. How confident are you of your 7? Yes?
I am more confident in any of these.
I'm pretty confident about my.
No, I think the 6 is one thing everybody is agreeing on.
For once.
Yeah. If it wasn't 6, I'd be disappointed now. Come on, guys, you're killing me here. What's taking so long? You got your B and your C yet?
I got 5 over 9.
Right, if it's a fraction, it's a fraction. If it is, it is.
I got
1. Would anyone agree or disagree with that? Sabrina, you got your fraction or? Okay, good. Right, so since 6 and 7 seem to be true, then I'll believe you on the 1 as well. Okay. Now, we have to integrate 2 plus x plus 6 over x minus 7 plus x plus 7 over 2x plus 3 squared dx. The first 3 are fine. No problems there. The fourth one, what will we need to do here? Maybe, but I think it's something else.
Substitution?
Yeah, substitution. Let me just integrate the first 3. 2 becomes 2x, then x squared over 2, then 6 log x minus 7. Now, we'll have to figure out as a separate problem the integration of x plus 7 over 2x plus 3 squared dx. Now, that's not too bad, because we could say u equals 2x plus 3. So that means du dx equals 2. So dx equals du over 2. What? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
No, I was thinking of
You asking me something or mumbling to yourself?
do you substitute the value of x?
I will in a moment, yeah. So, note that u minus 3 over 2 is x. So this problem is now equal to, now I'm not going to write this again every time, so I'll just write dot 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 plus integrate x, which is u minus 3 over 2, plus 7 over u squared du over 2. So that's equal to dot 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 plus integrate u minus 3 plus 14 over 2 over u squared du over 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take that 2 and that 2 out in front to make a quarter. And then dot 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 plus u plus 11 over u squared du. Okay, equals dot 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 plus a quarter u over u squared, 1 over u. 11 over u squared, 11u power minus 2 du. Now we're ready to finish. So this is equal to 2x plus x squared over 2 plus 6 log x minus 7 plus a quarter, integrating 1 over u? Log u, which is 2x plus 3. And then integrating u power minus 2? That's u power minus 1 over minus 1. And don't forget about the quarter here. So that's minus 1 over 4 times u, which is 2x plus 3. Oh, sorry, I lost my 11, so there's 11 on the top there.
Wasn't
Plus
the
C.
quarter on the numerator?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it's fine, because what I could have done, Mo, is multiply the top and bottom by 2.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. The location is fine.
Sir?
Yeah. Yes.
No, yeah, I forgot my question. The dot dot dot. Can we use the dot 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 in the exam?
As long as it's obvious that you're just saving time, not rewriting this as you carry it down, it's fine. Just make it obvious. Don't make it like here. It's obvious because I start writing this, then I stop writing it, and then I write it again.
Okay.
So it's very obvious what I'm doing here. I'm just not copying the same piece down. That's a tough one. Let me check here. The answer seems to be off a little.
It's 1 over 8, not 1 over 4.
The answer?
Yeah, because 1 over u is, when you integrate 1 over u is 1 over 2x plus 3. So that's,
Oh my goodness, I wrote, no.
because you take the 2 out of the 2x plus 3 and multiply by quarter, right?
What part am I looking at? The last part?
Yeah, yeah.
Here.
No, the other one.
Here.
Yeah.
I think that's.
It's 1 over 8, right?
Oh, thank you, Mo. Because of the 2 here. You're right. Very good. That's an 8. Thank you. So.
Is it all?
Which question did I say I was doing? I forget.
G.
G.
My 8
Yeah, it was G.
My 8 could have been 4.
The only thing that's off. Hey! The only thing that's off in the answer looks like this last piece here. It should have been 7 on the top. And this should have been, that should have been a 7 and that should have been a 2. It should have been 7 over 2, not 11 over 4. So,
I use the other method of ABC instead of the x plus c.
so it's possible
I
that,
got 7 over 2.
so it's possible that this answer is just a different form? You said when you used the other method you got 7 over 2. Yes, okay. That's okay, so then this might be okay then. The only way to know for certain is if I type this in and differentiate it, I should get back to the original fraction. Well, I've got a program here, so no harm in checking.
Did you do the A, B, X, plus C? Can I please see what you did?
So,
Do you have this written down? I want to type it in, you see. Got that?
Oh, never mind. I figured it out. So it's
Come on, hurry up. Here we go. Okay. Right, what was my answer?
2x
2x?
plus x squared over 2
Yeah,
plus 6 log x minus 7
yeah,
plus 1 over 8 log 2x plus 3
yeah.
minus 11 over 4 bracket 2x plus 3.
So, like that. Okay, let's
great.
see what happens if I differentiate. Now, I need to... Is that actually what I had at the start?
No.
I had the x plus 2. That's good. And are these the factors? X minus 7,
And
2x plus 3. But there's a 4 here.
Yeah.
And the numerator, they probably didn't simplify.
They simplified the numerator.
Yeah, because...
They multiplied by 4.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you multiply by 4, you get the
You
numerator.
don't get 41.
Is that remainder wrong?
No, the remainder is correct. I
Are
got
we
the-
sure?
I got the same answer. I know that's not reassuring for you, but
Is the A, B, and C right?
that's what I don't think is right.
Oh. Oh, scandal. Right, let's check.
Can you imagine I'm correct and everyone's wrong? What's I feel?
Yeah, class should be ashamed of themselves if that happens. Ashamed. Right, let's see. 24x squared plus 79x plus 5 equals A. 2x plus 3 squared plus bx plus c times x minus 7. Alright, let's do this one together. So how did you get the... what did you sub in first?
7.
7. So you subbed in 7 for x,
You get 8.
and you got A is 6. And is that what I said? Or is that what we wrote down?
Yes.
Okay, that story checks out. Right, what did you sub in next?
Minus 3 over 2.
Minus 3 over 2?
Well, you can 0 it. 0, yeah, 0.
Yeah, but did you sub in minus 3 over 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 4.
Well, I'll sub in minus 3 over 2. No, there's no point in doing that because that's no good. Sub in what then? 0? Okay. And we also can sub in
8.
A6. So far, so good. All right, and lastly, and then sub in A is 6 and C is 7. Yeah.
Oh.
B is 0. Dang.
Call it.
Well, that changes everything from this step.
Call it.
Do you feel your world falling apart around you? Right, okay, so the B should have been 0. So that's what I get for trusting human beings again. Right, okay.
No. I called it. You just didn't want to trust me.
Yeah, but you've lost my trust already, so you're working your way building it back up then. Question? Yeah, okay. Right, is there any way to easily fix this if the B is 0? That means this piece here is gone, yeah?
Yeah.
Which means this piece here is gone. Which means
You don't need to sub.
that's gone. So now it's much easier. Because then we didn't have to worry about that. Okay, so.
Just cancel everything.
Will I continue from here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you integrate that now, you get 7u minus 1 over minus 1 times 1 over 2. So that's minus 1 over 14u. Okay, so let's just fix up the answer. So that'll be 2x plus x squared over 2 plus 6 log x minus 7. Now we don't need this piece because it's not 7 over 2, thank you. And then the last piece is minus 7 over 2, which is actually what I said a few minutes ago. It should be 7 over 2. 2x plus 3 plus c then. What? Now, you can't say that this computer program has solved it incorrectly.
Did you divide instead of plus? No.
Everybody wants to know what you did wrong.
Yeah.
You too, probably.
Yeah.
Where you work? Oh,
No.
if I got something I can read.
Look, 24 plus 7 plus 508.
Yeah.
25 times 6 is.
So hang on, you're putting in what for x?
1.
1. 3 plus 2, 5 squared. 25 times 6 is 150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is 7b minus 49.
7b minus 49. Is it?
That's 1.
Because it's minus 7.
Yeah.
Minus 7 times 7. Minus 49.
Sign mistake? All right. That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Have they ever asked something like this? In the
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, what they tend to do, which is quite nice, is they usually have. So everybody, they usually have you start your question here. They already give you the form,
The A, B, C.
and you have to figure out the ABC. So quite often they set the question up where you can skip this bit at the start. So it means you go straight into finding A, B, and C.
How many marks would they give for a question like that?
Well, I think it could be about 12 marks from here to the answer. Maybe 12 marks. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do, we can work on this for a few minutes, and then in the second class, we could work on either the exam from Monday or continue with coursework 2. Are we thinking we want to start looking at the exam and do the coursework tomorrow? Yeah? Yeah, okay. So just try these for a few minutes and then we'll start the exam from Monday. The exam is the first exam on Moodle, the top exam in the paper. So.
Do you remember any questions like these from the exam before, like specifically what you do on which question?
Not recently. You'll have to jump back quite a bit.